Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School, and today I'm going to do a video cookery lesson for you. I'm going to show you how to cook paella. Well, the first thing you need is a paella. That is actually what this dish is called, and a paella is, you know, in Spain they would say you're going to cook a big dish, and everyone would know what that meant. Now, that pan was already on the hob for a moment, so I've just wanted to bring it up to a really high temperature. So I can throw those chorizo on straight away. I'm going to throw on some diced pancetta. And I'm now going to put in some diced pepper. Now I'm going to put the onion in. Quite a lot of that. And I'm going to give it a good old mix. Now already the juices from the chorizo are adding flavour to the paella. And whilst those onions are softening up, I'm going to add my paprika. In it goes. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit because I'm worried that it's going to be too hot. And in fact, what I'll do initially, that's just to stop anything from catching on the bottom, but it's going to add flavour. I'm going to add the garlic now. I don't like to add garlic to a dish until I absolutely have to, because I don't want it to burn. I'm going to add some thyme. I've got some dried chilies here, which are really going to set this dish on fire. And now I'm going to add my rice. It's called calaspara rice. It's a much thinner grain than you would normally get with just sort of regular basmati rice, but it's perfect for this. If you can't find it, it's fine to use arborio or risotto rice. You'll get a similar sort of result, but we're going to try and keep this as authentic as we possibly can. For that reason, I'm now going to add, let's put the wine in next. And the reason you would put the wine in before the stock is I just want to cook that wine down, just to burn the alcohol off. So from this point I'm going to turn the heat back up again. There we go. Just get that going. And now, just for colour more than anything else, I'm going to add one of the key ingredients, which is the saffron. Now, it's not going to have an immediate effect, but it will turn this dish a sort of traditional Spanish crimson, you know, after the cooking time has developed. Right, most of the wine now has either been absorbed or burnt, or the alcohol burnt off. So now I'm going to add some chicken stock. And I'm going to put enough in here just to cover most, if not all, the rice. And what I'm going to do for the next 10 minutes is just keep working this dish so that all the rice is absorbed, and where necessary, adding more stock. So you won't see anything for the next 10 minutes other than knowing that I'm going to cook the rest of this dish down. So this is considered by most Spanish people to be their traditional national dish. However, it does come ostensibly, it was invented in Valencia. Now this rice has been cooking down for about 10 minutes. Just before you came back on the scene, I added a bit more stock because I'm now going to add lots more ingredients. As you can see, I'm just going to turn this around. You should keep turning the pan because different parts of the pan will get hot at different points. And you see, you want to make sure that you work tidy. I'm just going to get rid of that. See, this is how it really is, i.e. not TV cooking. I'm now going to add, I browned off some chicken thighs, so I'm going to add those to the dish. So just liberally scatter those around like that. Here's the thing about cooking that you know, you've got all those lovely juices in there, so use them. Yeah. I've got some frozen peas. I'm going to add those. Just dot those around. I've got some concasse, sometimes known as diced tomatoes. So those are going to go in all the way around. And I've got some squid, pop those in. Like that. And I've got some clams here, so they can go in. Lovely. And finally, I've got some prawns, which I'm going to add. Nice big jumbo prawns. And I'm now just going to carry on cooking this for about another 10 minutes, by which time our paella should be absolutely fantastic. The key now is just to ensure that none of it burns, so just to keep it moving and just make sure that where the heat is. My favourite trick for this job is just to keep moving the pan round like so, so that we distribute the heat and ultimately everything gets cooked. So when you come back, this dish should be finished. Well, that's now been cooking for a further 10 minutes. There's a little bit of rice that's stuck to the bottom, but that's quite crispy, and that's apparently, well, that is one of the most authentic aspects of the dish. But there you have, look, you see what I mean there? That is how to make the perfect paella.